Well, this was unexpected. I just recorded a vlog like 3 hours ago, somewhere like 7 in the morning or something. Now it's like 10:30, and I should be at work, but apparently when I got to work, the tech lead had COVID. He said he had similar symptoms that are usually described as having COVID, and therefore they thought it was in our best interest to not go to work. Not go to work today. And in 3 days, I'm supposed to go to the hospital because if he might have COVID, I might have COVID. So now nobody's at the office anymore. And actually, it takes like an hour to commute to work. I just realized when I got back home that I forgot to I forgot to take out my lunch box or my lunch bag from the refrigerator. So my lunch bag is in the refrigerator. It's gonna be there for the next 3 days. So that sucks. I'm not gonna drive, but I know it's already locked. So I'm not gonna. First off, I'm not gonna drive back there. And even if it wasn't locked, I'm still not gonna drive fucking an hour to get my lunchbox and drive an hour back to come back. And no, I'm not doing all that shit. But I don't know, man. I feel pretty fucking good today. I feel pretty fucking good. I mean, the feeling of going to work, driving like 7:30, getting there like 8:30. I actually got there at 8:20, but then I got some. It doesn't matter. It takes me 50 minutes to an hour to get there, but getting there and prepping your mind. Okay, I'm gonna work for 8 hours and shit, but then like abruptly within the first 30 minutes, they're like, "Yeah, I got COVID, so I think you motherfuckers need to go home." I'm like, "Oh shit, right?" Like I'm like, "This is great. It feels like when I used to be in school, like, I don't know, maybe like elementary or middle school or some shit. And I remember this one time when I was in elementary, I don't know if it was high school or elementary. I think it was elementary. I will, I overslept and I was like, oh shit, right? So then I run, like, I used to go to a school that's really close, like a walking distance. So I run all the way to school and shit. And I see no cars there. And I don't see anybody there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I realized like it was like a teacher's work day or some shit, or it was like a teacher's holiday. And the relief of, oh shit, I don't have to go to school. First, the relief of, oh, I didn't miss school because it doesn't exist. And then the second relief is, I have a fucking free day to do whatever I want. It's the same feeling I have at this moment. Like right when everybody was like, yeah, okay, we just gotta wait for, I don't know if I should tell the guy's name. Let's say his name is Benjamin. We gotta wait till Benjamin test arrives, so at this moment we can go home. I'm like, cool. And I was the first one out the door. I was the first one out the door because it's like, okay, you know what I mean? I just wait for Benjamin's test. And I went to Publix to get some groceries, and then I went straight back home. Forgot to get my lunchbox. Yeah, I might have COVID. Yeah, and that's sort of bothersome because I think I can recall some articles I read, especially in the beginning of the COVID or the pandemic, was reading about like the health complications that's going to occur even after you're treated with the COVID. There's like long-term health complications. I think they said that you might have long-term respiratory problems. Or I also think I heard something like you might have an increased risk of diabetes or heart problems or some shit. I know respiratory problems was something I heard that you might have long term, even after you're done with COVID. So I don't want to have long term respiratory problems or possibly heart problems or possibly increased risk of diabetes. So that's not cool. All I know is like, I'm a person, luckily, I honestly don't think I'm going to have, I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like I might not have it because I don't really like communicate with people. I don't really talk to motherfuckers and touch people's faces and touch people's objects and all that stuff. So I don't know, like, I know everybody else was like engaging with each other. I was like the guy sitting in the back. So if they were breathing their COVID breath on me, like I was like dipping and dodging it, or I was just so far away that it didn't hit me. Also, I always wore a mask. I wore a mask all the time. There's like sometimes with the other, I guess, teammates or whatever, like they wouldn't wear their mask and shit. Bitch, I wore that mask 9 hours every day. Every day. Right when I got in the building, put that mask on, just, you know, and just stay there, you know? But yeah, might have COVID. That might be unfortunate. I might die, guys. Oh well. But I also wanted to say this, within the vlogs, I've been thinking about this. I think I really don't really have that much time. I have a lot of time now, but with this camera, this expensive ass camera, it only like goes up to like maybe 20 minutes before it overheats and then shuts off. 15, I've seen it happen 15 minutes, but in any case, I think I'm just gonna make these like short 10-minute vlogs or something. I don't think I'm gonna do it every day, but probably weekly or whatever. Go back to that type of stuff. But I did want to talk a little bit about diet, because I didn't really specify the diet. I do feel that I have reduced the odor, but I don't know if I don't smell bad. I feel like at worst I smell weird. At worst, I don't smell bad, I smell weird. I feel like I give off a slight stench at worst, if that is the case. Because again, I have to go by reactions or how people physically respond to me when I'm in their proximity. But overall, I don't really see too much stuff like I used to, like a month or two ago, when I didn't really have this restricted diet. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the diet. So like I sort of mentioned earlier, I wanted to make this video about the comment I read, but yeah, essentially I got the idea from that guy, and I never ate the same thing or ate a clean diet for like a year straight. And I feel like that might be the thing that we need to possibly do in order to extremely eliminate it. And at this moment, I think I'm on day 29 of doing it, and I have the 1 year goal in my head to do it. And oh yeah, the food I'm eating. So essentially I'm just eating brown rice, sweet potato, 2 salads, and a veggie smoothie. And I've been eating some almonds. And sometimes I actually, for protein, I eat almonds, and I eat like ground turkey, because a lot of people don't even really eat ground turkey. Like ground turkey is very inexpensive compared to like just getting beef or getting like chicken in the grocery stores. If you get ground turkey, especially at Publix, it's like a 48 ounce is like somewhere around like $10 or some shit like that. Whereas like if you got like a $10 worth of chicken, you probably get maybe like 16 ounces or something. I don't know. So yeah, I've been eating that, and I would make like turkey patties, and then I put them like in a flatbread or a pita bread, put some lettuce, put some, I don't know, like peppers on it, and then put some mustard, and then there it goes. And usually, and I've been tracking, actually have a food diary where I track the amount of calories I have eaten, the amount of choline I have eaten within the day, the amount of fiber and protein I've eaten in a day, and I think there's something else, but I forgot. So like I've been like really on it, really like recording things and seeing if there's anything that's peculiar within my reaction. So then I can say, okay, I've noticed I've been eating so much of this, maybe if I take it out I get less. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like my opinion in terms of my odor, I feel like I'm at like a 3 based on reactions. But I think the best way to really determine if I don't smell bad or not is, 1, to go back to the gym, especially a really popular gym where there's going to be a lot of people, and sweat profusely, because I notice when I sweat a lot, you know, I give off more reactions. So sweat profusely, be in an environment where I sweat profusely and be around people, and go there constantly so they can recognize me. And if they don't act weird around me, then that might be indicative that I don't smell bad. The second thing I've been thinking about is I gotta go on a date, and I gotta smack some cheeks or some shit, because I don't know what the fuck I was going with it. But I would basically say, like, if I was in a relationship with some shit, or I was trying to date somebody, like, I'd probably get if I constantly get rejected, that might mean I might smell bad. Or maybe it's just because I have a bad personality or I'm a cheap bastard. I don't know. Yeah, it's 10 minutes, so I'm done talking. I think I just gave you the overview of the types of foods I ate. When I have enough time, I'm going to try to edit it. Try to edit a video where it really breaks down the type of food I eat and the FODMAP diet guideline I follow. But I just technically just followed the guideline like last week. I was already eating this way, but the food I already was eating was already following the lines of FODMAP and following the lines of other diets. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? In any case, I'm gonna should have